The protesting students of the University of Benin stormed the UBTH this Wednesday morning and disrupted activities for several hours to register their grievances over alleged negligence of health workers in the facility, which they say led to the deaths of one of their own, Andrew Perez, who graduated last month from the Department of Human Kinetics and Sports Sciences in the Faculty of Education of the university. According to the aggrieved protesters, the deceased was admitted to the University of Benin Teaching Hospital on Sunday after he complained of abdominal pains, but was not promptly given medical attention and as a result died.
Our student who was brought here on Sunday, he was not properly attended to, and with a reliable source we heard that even the oxygen that was given to him was not even filled. Then the nurses around there was even making mockery of the dying student by saying, stop shouting, you are a man now, and I'm not to shout like this. So such unprofessional acts from UBTH warranted our protest today that Uniben students should be attended to promptly and duly whenever they come here for medical stuffs. That's why we are protesting today.
Enough is enough. Over time, these things have happened and we have taken it to say, okay, they will change. But as it stands now, if we do not show our grievance, these things will continue.
We are not happy as students, so we want to use this media to appeal to authorities that if there is lack of facility and personnel, they should provide so that this sad event will not happen again.
Reacting, the management of the hospital speaks on what transpired.
The patient in question came in the evening, I think, of Sunday, and he was seen. He was seen promptly. And I think it was a surgical case, and the surgeons reviewed him. And even the consultant, there's evidence he reviewed him, and then they did an X-ray, and they confirmed the diagnosis. For confidential reasons, of course, I don't want to mention the disease condition, but they communicated it to him and to the people around him that he would not require emergency surgery at all. Okay, and this was not, unfortunately, the first incident he has had. He has had 2 other incidents of this same thing, and it was managed conservatively. And so he was used to being managed conservatively. He was moved to the ward in the evening, and all his vitals from what was stated were all within normal range, mostly, mainly within normal range. And yes, because of the ailment he had some issues with pain and all that. But beyond that, he was even able to walk. He was walking around. So in the morning, for confidentiality, because not in order now to preempt what will happen, because it's already a coroner's case. It's not because he's a student, it's because of the circumstance when somebody is on admission and then there's a sudden change. Because the sudden change occurred within an hour, actually. It's very clear he walked by himself to the bathroom, came back, and then before then he was okay.
Professor Stanley Okugbo says plans are already on to give priority to students in emergency care in the hospital.
We had some robust interactions, and then one of the resolutions was that henceforth we would need to set up a committee to oversee the relationship, how we will manage their students when their students come into our facility, when they come to access care in this hospital, so that we will be able to prevent any lapses, if there are any at all, and to try and see if we can continuously prioritize the students in the emergency care and those on admission in the hospital. So that was the other part. Then, of course, we also emphasized our commitment to ensure that they have prompt health care whenever they have emergency services needed, because of some of the peculiar challenges that arise with students, that can arise with them at short notice and at emergency.
The aggrieved students dismissed following agreement to set up a committee to ensure immediate response whenever any students of the university visits the hospital for medical attention. Meanwhile, the students had earlier in a protest on Tuesday destroyed some items at the reception of the hospital. Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.